Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you. It's a powerful mindset that can unlock hidden potential and lead to a life filled with joy and abundance. Join me as we explore the science behind gratitude and how to cultivate it in your daily life. The power of positivity. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that might seem simple on the surface, but has the power to completely transform your life. Gratitude. Think about the last time you felt truly happy. Not just a fleeting moment of pleasure, but deep, meaningful contentment. Chances are that feeling was connected to a sense of appreciation for something or someone in your life. What if I told you that this feeling isn't just a random emotional response, but something you can deliberately cultivate to improve nearly every aspect of your life? Scientists at the University of California found that people who practice gratitude consistently reported a 25% increase in happiness and life satisfaction compared to those who didn't. They experienced lower levels of stress, improved sleep, and even showed stronger immune systems. But perhaps, most remarkably, gratitude has proven to be one of our most powerful tools for building resilience. When life throws its inevitable curveballs, grateful people don't just survive, they thrive. Take Sarah, for example. After losing her job during the pandemic, instead of spiraling into depression, she started a daily gratitude practice. "It forced me to focus on what I still had rather than what I'd lost," she said. And that shift in perspective led me to discover opportunities I would have missed otherwise. Shifting your perspective. So, what exactly happens when we practice gratitude? Our brains are naturally wired to focus on threats and problems. It's a survival mechanism from our evolutionary past. This is what psychologists call the negativity bias. Gratitude works by intentionally redirecting our attention from what's wrong or missing to what's right and present in our lives. It's not about ignoring problems, it's about gaining a more balanced perspective. One of the most powerful tools for cultivating this perspective is gratitude journaling. It's simple. Take 5 minutes each day to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be big things like relationships or small pleasures like your morning coffee. The key is specificity. Don't just write family. Write "the way my daughter laughed during our bedtime story tonight." Let me share something personal. 2 years ago, I was going through one of the toughest periods of my life. Nothing seemed to be working out. On a friend's suggestion, I reluctantly started a gratitude journal. At first, it felt forced, even fake. But within 2 weeks, I started noticing subtle shifts in how I experienced my day. I wasn't just recording gratitude, I was beginning to actively look for things to be grateful for throughout my day. And that search alone began changing how I experienced my life. The science of gratitude. But don't just take my word for it. Let's look at what science tells us about gratitude's effects on our brains and bodies. When we practice gratitude, our brains release dopamine and serotonin, neurotransmitters that make us feel good and enhance our mood. This isn't just a momentary high. Regular gratitude practice actually rewires neural pathways, making it easier to access positive emotions in the future. Dr. Robert Emmons, the world's leading scientific expert on gratitude, found that a consistent gratitude practice can reduce blood pressure by up to 10%, improve sleep quality and duration, strengthen your immune system, reduce inflammation in the body, decrease symptoms of depression and anxiety. Amazing, right? But perhaps the most fascinating research comes from studies on stress. When we're stressed, our bodies release cortisol, the fight-or-flight hormone. Chronic elevation of cortisol is linked to everything from weight gain to heart disease. Gratitude practice has been shown to significantly lower cortisol levels, essentially telling your body, "It's okay, you're safe, you have enough." Cultivating gratitude in daily life. So, how do we make gratitude a natural part of our lives rather than just another item on our to-do list? Here are 5 powerful practices you can start today. The Morning Minute. Before checking your phone in the morning, take 60 seconds to name 3 things you're looking forward to in the day ahead. Gratitude triggers. Choose everyday actions as reminders to practice gratitude. For example, every time you stop at a red light, name 1 thing you're grateful for. Appreciation notes. Once a week, write a short message to someone who has positively impacted your life. You don't even have to send it, though the effects are powerful when you do. The reverse bucket list. Instead of focusing on things you want to do in the future, make a list of meaningful experiences you've already had. Gratitude walk. Take a 10-minute walk focusing exclusively on things you appreciate. The feeling of sun on your skin, the sound of birds, the ability to move your body. Remember, consistency is more important than duration. 3 minutes daily will create more lasting change than an hour once a month. And here's a key insight that transformed my practice. Make it personal. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to gratitude. If journaling feels like a chore, try voice notes. If you're visual, create a gratitude photo collection on your phone. Gratitude, the key to a fulfilling life. As we wrap up today, I want to emphasize that gratitude isn't just a feel-good practice. It's a fundamental shift in how you engage with your life. Remember Lisa, the woman I mentioned who lost her job? 6 months after starting her gratitude practice, she had launched a successful online business. Gratitude didn't just make me feel better, she told me. It opened my eyes to possibilities I was too negative to see before. Gratitude doesn't change what happens to you, but it profoundly changes how you experience what happens. And ultimately, isn't that what defines the quality of our lives? I encourage you to start your gratitude journey today. Begin simply, be consistent, and watch as your life transforms in ways both subtle and profound. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit. And I'd love to hear about your experiences with gratitude in the comments below. What's one thing you're grateful for today? Share below, and let's create a community of gratitude together. Until next time, remember that focusing on what you have is the surest path to getting what you want. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe and the notification bell to join our community. And check out my video on mindfulness techniques that pair perfectly with your gratitude practice. The link is in the description below.